Hi, and welcome to our Spotlight video series. Today you will learn how to invite your suppliers to contribute a bid on a trade package and view documents in Cubit Select, and how to manage your suppliers' quotes. Let's get started. After uploading your documents, you can invite a supplier to contribute a bid to your job. Invitations and communication with your suppliers are managed through the Trade Packages screen. To find out more about uploading documents, please see our video linked in the description. You can set a date and time for when you expect bids to be returned for an individual trade package. The job details closing date and time will be used if nothing is set on the trade package. By setting the trade category for this trade package, Cubit Select will recommend suppliers for you when you click Invite Suppliers. Let's now see that in action and invite some suppliers. Click Invite Suppliers next to the trade package you wish to interact with. You should see a list of recommended suppliers based on your chosen trade categories that we just listed on the Trade Packages screen, as well as the trade categories that you may have set on the supplier's detail page. If a supplier has provided a quote to this trade package in a different job, they will also appear in the recommended list. However, you can also search for other existing suppliers or add a new supplier to Cubit Select at this point. The primary contact will be listed. However, you can choose a different contact for your supplier, or you can add a new contact. Suppliers must have a valid email address associated in order to be invited. You can see important information about your supplier, such as the number of quotes that they are currently contributing to other jobs that are in progress, the number of quotes that have been successfully picked, the number of quotes they have submitted to all jobs, previous and currently in progress, and the number of times they have been invited to provide a quote. To invite suppliers to contribute a bid, select them using the tick boxes on the left of each listing, then click Invite. The Send Invitation window allows you to add a body of text that will accompany the email to your suppliers. You can also choose a different user for your suppliers to send their bids to. This is handy when you have multiple people interacting with your job, but only require one point of contact in your company. You can choose to send a test email to yourself in order to double check the layout of the email that will be received by your suppliers. This is an example of the invitation email your customer will receive. Your supplier can go to the Supplier Portal and view the documents that you've assigned to this trade package. They can also choose to accept or decline the invitation. This will also take them to the Supplier Portal, where they will be prompted to confirm that action. Within the Supplier Portal, your supplier will see the name and location of the project, the contact to send their bid, the time and date those bids are due, and each of the documents available to them. Your supplier can download documents individually, or by selecting multiple documents, can download many at once as a zip file. You can also preview the documents directly in the browser. Back on the Trade Packages screen, you can access the Supplier Portal at any time by clicking the vertical ellipsis here and then selecting View Supplier Portal. Once you have invited one or more suppliers, the Trade Packages screen will display a new set of information. You can see here that we have invited 3 suppliers, each of which are still pending. If a customer replies to your invitation, you can change their status to accepted or declined invitation. You can add the received quote directly against the supplier you have invited. This will be added to the quotes summary and quotes comparison screen. The numbers at the top of your page will change according to the status of your supplier. Pending for invited but no response, accepted, declined, and finally quoted. You can also mark the status as completed once the quote is finalized. The vertical ellipsis at the top of your trade package gives you the opportunity to send a message to all invited suppliers. Within this function, you can choose to include any supplier who has declined your invitation, or only message those who have either accepted or not yet responded to your invitation. You will receive a confirmation email about the message you have sent to these suppliers. Against each supplier is also a range of options. You can message individual suppliers, resend the original invitation email, or remove them from your list entirely. That concludes our video. If you'd like assistance using any of BuildSoft's products, please get in touch with our friendly staff. And as always, happy estimating.